may be funny to you, mother, but it's not funny to me, okay?
And that's Texas gubernatorial candidate Beto O'Rourke responding to a heckler at one of his campaign events this week. And the topic of conversation was gun control in Uvalde. KXAN's Grace Reeder joins us live in our newsroom now. You've been talking to analysts. So Grace, what exactly happened here?
O'Rourke was talking about Uvalde and specifically about AR-15s. That was the rifle used to kill 19 students and their 2 teachers. In the middle of his speech, a heckler started to laugh, and, well, I can't repeat the rest, but a political expert I talked to said this could set a precedent for what we might see heading into the fall.
It may be funny to you, mother, but it's not funny to me, okay?
Have you had time to review the video that's circulating right now of Beto O'Rourke and his comments? And if so, what do you make of that?
For O'Rourke, this isn't the first time he's cursed in public. For his supporters, if you read the articles and Twitter about it, they're really proud of what O'Rourke did, yelling at the heckler. If you read the other side, what they're saying is this is a guy who might be unhinged, is unprofessional, is not the kind of person we want as governor.
As we see it in the polls now, what can we expect this fall?
I think this is going to be a precursor. If this is the new Beto O'Rourke, a Beto O'Rourke who is blue in party and blue in language, he's going to be running a very negative campaign.
This conversation specifically was about Uvalde and about gun control. How much focus is going to be on that moving forward?
Follow the law that's on the books, ladies and gentlemen.
I think for O'Rourke, he's got a couple big issues that he's going to want to play into. One is gun control. He had moved around on this issue. He was against it, then he was for it, then he's against it. Now he is definitely for gun control, and he's playing that hand throughout the race. So that's going to be a huge issue. The second thing is the grid. We're almost out of summer, and if the grid holds, that issue goes away. But he's got to have something else to fall back on, and he doesn't have that issue. He's running on guns. He's got to figure out in the next 3 months, what else does Beto O'Rourke bring to the table? If it's just swearing and gun control, that's not going to be enough to defeat Governor Abbott.
We did reach out to Governor Abbott's campaign. His communications director offered no comment except to clarify that the heckler there was not associated with the governor's campaign. Meanwhile, O'Rourke's staff is leaning into these now viral remarks, saying there's nothing funny about 19 kids being shot to death in their classrooms, and there's nothing okay about refusing to act so it doesn't happen again. Jen?
All right, Grace, thanks so much. You can read her story over at KXAN.com. Just click on the story that's on the front page. Governor Greg Abbott held an educational roundtable in Dallas earlier this afternoon, and that's where he highlighted the role parents play in the education of their children.